The entrance to the main shaft used to be sealed with a steel door. We know because we found it wadded up on the ground like a piece of paper when we got there. Not a good sign. Digging and scraping noises echo up at us from the tunnels below, mixed with distorted grunts and howls of the cupbearers' creatures. Whatever's down there is busy. Try not to think about being trapped underground with those things as we head down into the darkness. It's us or them, and it sure as hell isn't gonna be us.
Welcome back to Fireteam 0. This is turn 4. As you recall, last time we left ourselves in a little bit of a mess, which hopefully we can get out of this time. Yes, we're engaged with a minion. We have another minion behind us. Where are we? There. We have another one here. Yep. So the first thing we have to do, I think, is take out those two minions and then head back in this direction. So as I said before, due to Maxine's focus card, we can actually choose who's going to be the first player, and I am going to make Maxine player number 1. Tactical response, we don't have any, so we can't play any. So that's made it simple for us, and we get to draw a card. So we'll draw 2 cards for Maxine. We've got brawl attack and a bullet attack, so we'll put those up there, and we'll draw 2 cards for Frank, who we definitely want bullets. Yes and yes, perfect. Okay, this is what Frank's all about. This means he can do some serious damage. So the first thing we'll do is with Maxine, we will attack the minion that is in front of us. Now we better attack this with brawl, because if we attack with bullets, then she will, or everybody in that space will take damage, because it does explode. It's part of its special ability, if you like, or innate ability. Let's see, can you focus on that? Yes. If killed using bullets or bombs, all heroes in its location take 1 unblockable damage. So clearly we're not going to do that. What we will do is attack it with, let's see, so we need 2, okay, so we need 3 hits to kill it. 2 damage and 1 resistance. I think we can do that with, I think we'll use this one. No, we're not going to take the chance. We'll use this one. So basically we do 2 dice and we only need 1 hit, because we get 2 hits automatic. So let's go over to the dice tray. And we only got 1 hit. Just got 1 hit there, 1 brawl attack. So, okay, let's just discard that. Let's move back over here, and this one is dead. Dead as a doornail. Okay, dead. So I think what we'll do now is Maxine. Let's see if we can see it. Maxine's going to move 1, 2 into here. She's going to take both of the specialists with her. And that will take us on to Frank's turn. Frank is going to go 1, 2, and he's going to try and kill this minion here with bullets. So, what can he do? I think the best thing he can do, just to be absolutely sure, as we've done in the past, is we will use this one, which basically gives us 2 free hits, or 2 definite hits, coupled with the resistance that we can ignore with his focus. It basically means we don't have to roll any dice. So that one is dead. Let's go back over here. So this one is dead. We don't need to roll any dice. We've made that clear before. Okay, so we're sort of way out of the way of those now. That leaves Shad. Shad needs to discard, I think, to get that done, and we'll just get it done out of the way. It's unfortunate, but yeah, because Shad couldn't draw any cards last time. I really don't want to get rid of this card, that's the thing, because it would be really handy. Really handy to have this card. But is there any way we can get that card back into his hand? No. There's no way we can get that card back into his hand. Because by the time we get through our deck, these creatures, these ones here are going to be on our arse anyway. So I think what we'll do is we'll just simply discard this card. It's gone from the game. But on the bright side, we do get to put a objective token. So we have destroyed 1 altar. So we remove that from the game, it's done, destroyed. And that brings us to the end of, because that is Shad's action, so he can't move, that brings us to the end of the hero phase. So we will be back in a second with the monster phase. So, monster move. First thing we do is move the threat track to 0.5. Then we get back onto the board and see what's going to happen. Now, watch the camera. Let's go back to the dice tray with that. So we're ready, and we'll go onto the static cam and see what's happening. So the first one to move will be this minion. He's going to move 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. He's got a choice of which way to go, but Maxine is the initiative, or first player, so he will go towards these two. Let's see where he goes, and he'll actually do nothing, a blank. There is only one blank on this die, so 1 in 6 chance of that happening. Well, that's good for us. So that's done. So now we'll move this one. He will move 1 space. Let's see what we can do him. And he will do his special attack, which is inflict 1 additional damage, but he's not attacking anyway, so that's fine. This one we will move to here. And the same again, perfect. Nothing happening there. And this little fella down here will start making his way this way. Oh my god, it's 3 blanks. Can you believe that? So that's absolutely perfect for us. So we'll go to the spawn, and we have to remember that if anything spawns within range 2 of us, the next one will immediately spawn. So it just depends where this one is going to spawn. And it's going to spawn on 11. 11 is here, way out of the way there, no problem. Let's see where the next one spawns. And it spawns on a 3, and 3 I believe is, where is 3? Can't spawn on 3 because Shaddy's already securing that, so that's not possible. We'll roll again, and it's another 3, and we'll roll again, and it's a 12, and 12 we know is down here. So okay, good placement for us. These two are going to be a bit of a problem, but okay, nothing we can do about it at the moment. We just have to wait and see what happens. Okay, so that's the end of round 4, and we'll be back with round 5 shortly. Welcome back. We're at round 5 of Minor Soul on Fireteam 0. As you can see, we're in a little bit of difficulty. We've got a fair few creatures heading up in our direction over here. So majority of our group is here. We have shadows over here. So without further ado, we'll just get straight on into it. Oh, by the way, we've already managed to destroy one of the altars. So there's 2 left. We've destroyed the altar of weakness. So, first thing we have to decide to do is who's going to be the first player. I think we will make the first player Shad, I believe. So let's make Shadro the first player. Then we draw a card. Any tactical responses? No, we have nothing. Remember, Shad's already lost a tactical response out of the game to destroy that altar. So we don't need to draw any cards for him anyway. We do need to draw 1 card for Maxine, which will be a bullet attack type pattern. So we'll put that there. And we need to draw 1 card for Frank. And it's a grenade. Where are all your bullets, Frank? Where are your bullets, man? Where are your bullets? We've only got 1 bullet. 1 bullet card. Okay, well, there's nothing much we can do about that. So we'll just crack straight on with Shadro. Shadro is going to use his focus card to enable him to do a speed of 2. Speed of 2 in addition to his normal speed. So he'll be able to move 4, well, not 4 spaces, depends on difficult terrain. But basically we'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll attack this guy we're in there with a brawl, I think. Shadow has a brawl attack of, now then, if we use the 3 and we fail, we don't get, I think we use the 3 plus 1. So we only actually need to get 2 hits on 3 dice. So that's what we'll do. We'll go over to the dice tray, get over there. So 3 dice for Shadro, and he needs 2 fists. And he gets 1, and he gets 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. So this one is dead. We don't take any additional damage because we killed him with a brawl attack. Shadow's got 1 move left. I think I don't think we can move him to here, because if we do, he is the first player and both those guys are going to attack him. We're going to be in problems. So I think for this point, I think we have to regroup. So I think Shadra will move back into this space here just to regroup. At least he gets the ability to take a reroll. So that's Shadra's go done. So we'll do Maxine. Maxine will. The problem with Maxine is she can only do a reaction when it moves into her space, which is not going to help. Shad is going to definitely be taking some hits this time. I think we have to move Maxine into here, I think, and move these two guys there. The reason being that at least if Shad's there on his own, he's going to get killed for sure. And what we can do is Shad can actually, one of his abilities is, did I take it? Once per round you may reduce, yes. So Shad does have this ability. So we're only going to really take one attack because Shad can make one down to 0 and the next one, if he takes it, he's got 4 cards, he should be okay. So what we'll do is we'll leave those guys there. We'll move on to Frank's turn and Frank will move into here and he'll use his action to flip this over. And let's see what we've got here. And we've got another altar of sacrifice. A clued doorway is carved into the rock face, framing an alien landscape, which I'm guessing will be this one. An alien landscape. Excuse the noise, it's there's a thunderstorm going on outside, quite aptly. Alien landscape that shifts in and out of focus. A breeze wafts from the carving, carrying the smell of rotten meat. Something tugs at your thoughts, pleading with you to stop resisting, to give them away. If you do so, it will depart. Place the altar of sacrifice in this location as an action. A hero in this location may destroy it by discarding their entire hand. When they do so, place an intel token on the objective. Okay, that's actually pretty good for Frank because it means he can discard his entire hand next turn and hopefully draw a lot of bullets. So that's going to go in this space here. We'll discard that. Next turn, Frank is going to discard his entire hand, which is absolutely perfect, as I said. So Frank has to stay there. That is the end of the hero phase. There's nothing else we can do there. And so we'll go back to the static cam in a second for the monster phase. Okay, well, unfortunately, my other camera for the static cam has gone dead, so I need to charge it. So rather than wait, we'll just crack on with the monster phase for turn 4 using this Theseer motion-inducing camera. So the first thing we do, as per normal, we twist threat track, but it's actually a twist card. That's why I keep getting confused. So it's the threat track, but twist card. So it moves up 2.6. And then we go ahead and start moving our creatures. What we will do first, we will move this one. So he'll go 1 and he'll go 2 to there. Let's see what his activation is. Let's get these dice out of the way and see what he does. And he moves 1 additional space. That's no problem. He will move 1 additional space this way. Nothing, nowhere near anyone to attack, so no problem. This little fella here is going to move 1, 2. He will go there. Let's just see, let's just move out of the way. Let's go and see what he does. And he does nothing apart from his special ability, which is he's not able to do where he is now. Okay, so let's just, I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll just get this one moved and done. So he'll move 1 space. And he will go, and he'll just do nothing. That's fine. Now we have a problem. So we will move this one. Let's get here so you can see what's happening. He will move 1 space. Okay, let's go back to the dice tray, see what happens, and he will move an additional space. Let's put him there so you can see. So he'll move an additional space into here. Now, this is actually quite good for us because it means Maxine can attack. Now, she needs to get 8 hits. Now she's got a card that gives +2, so she'd need 6 hits on basically 1, 2, 3, 4. On 7 dice, she'd need 6 hits. 7 dice, 6 hits. Is there anything else that will assist us? I don't think so. Play before moving attack from attacking. Play before a ally form attack to reduce the target's resistance to 0. Yes. So Shad will play this one. He needs to be in range 1 of the monster, which he is. So reduce the resistance to 0. So basically, we only need 6 hits in total, which means we probably don't need to play all those cards. So I think we can keep this one. We need 6 hits in total. We've got 2 hits definite, so we need 4 hits with 4 dice. I think we'll just use these, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We are going to draw cards up next round anyway, and we know Shad can soak up any brawl attacks due to his focus card. So we'll just use them. We can't take the risk. So it's 3, 4, 5. We're going to use 7 dice, and we only need 4 hits because we've got 2 definite hits anyway, and we're ignoring resistance. I know it's overkill, but trust me, sometimes you need to use overkill with Fireteam 0. So let's just recap. So 6 lives there, so we need 4. Oops, we need 4 hits with 7 dice. And you see what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only actually got 4 hits. I know we've got a reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, tell a lie. We got 6. So we actually would have been. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Okay, so there. This one is dead. Doesn't explode or anything, so that's fine. That leaves us with one final one, which is going to go here, and we can't do anything to stop that. Anything else? So we'll just remove those dice from there. We'll see what its activation is. What does it do? And it does an additional attack with +1. So it takes, let's grab it here so you can see, basically at the bottom there, Blast of Contagion. Its attack affects all heroes in target location. Tell a lie. The attack inflicts 1 bonus hit, but it also, yes, I forgot that, the attack affects all heroes in the target location, so it is actually going to attack all of us. Okay, well, for Shad it's fine, because Shad has got the ability to reduce the brawler damage to 0. So basically this is only going to attack Maxine, and Maxine only has 2 cards. I really made a bit of a mess of that there. Wasn't? So let's roll for damage and then see what actually happens. I was forgetting about that special ability they've got. So it rolls 2 dice for attack, and it's brawl, and it basically scores 3, which is too much for Maxine, so we need to somehow get that down. Is there anything that we can do that? Play before a minion attacks to prevent it from attacking. We can't do that. Play before an ally performs a brawl attack. Play before an ally performs a brawl attack. Oh dear. I don't think we have anything there. This is unfortunate. It looks like Maxine is going down. Play before an ally performs a brawl attack. Play by bullet attack to increase. Play before a minion attacks to prevent it from attacking. But no, we need to be in the same space. So unfortunately, what that means is Maxine is going to take 3 damage, which she's only got 2 cards, and she is going down, which also has the added effect of course, the lucky coin gets flipped that way. Okay, not great at all. Okay, that is the end of that. Let's go to the spawn phase. Let's see what occurs. Wrong die. So we've got a 4 for the minion. This is going to spawn right over here, so it doesn't spawn within 2 of us, or range 2. And for the elite, a 12. And 12, we already know, is right down here. So let's spawn him right down here, way out the way. So good news and bad news, but I forgot about the ability of these guys that they can attack everybody in that space. It's a nightmare. Must bear that in mind in future. Okay, that brings us to the end of round, whatever that was, round 5, I think. So join me next time when hopefully Maxine will wake up. We can get another altar destroyed, and we'll play on from there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and comment if you have anything to comment about. Bye for now. Yes, made a mistake again. If you recall, Maxine went down. She shouldn't have gone down because, as usual, we are in cover. So, basically, instead of rolling 2 dice, should have rolled 1 die. Now that would have gave them either, there was 1 hit on 1 die and 2 hits on the other. So we'll take the worst. She would have taken 2 hits. Taken the 2 hits instead of 3, which would have meant whatever, she would actually be down to no cards, but not 1 card. She wouldn't have gone past that, she would have gone below 1 card. So she actually wouldn't have been knocked down, which means we can turn this back up the right way. Yes, the cover is absolutely killing me. I just keep forgetting. So essentially that makes it better for us. We've got the coin the right way back up. We don't have to worry about standing Maxine up next turn. I actually realised this after I started the next bit of the playthrough. So Frank actually should be there with this with this one there. So yeah, that's why the figures were all over the place, because I suddenly realised as we were starting, we were in cover and that shouldn't have happened. So it may have been we only took 1 hit, but I've counted we took 2 because I made a mistake. So anyway, at least means we can carry on the next turn without any messing around. Okay, I'll be back soon.